Hey, it's Gene Bleeker, and welcome to Genius Thoughts. I love being the eyes, ears, and voice of real estate, business, and the community. And I'm here with my celebrity of the day, Linda Mendoza. Linda, thanks for being on the program.
Thank you, Gene. I appreciate you.
You know, I reached out to you once to see if you wanted to do it, and boy, you snapped your finger and said, I would absolutely love to do that, because most people are so camera shy. But, you know, you used to be an actress, right?
Yes.
See, I knew that. So thank you for saying yes, because I was going to get you on this program where you wanted to or not. I was going to get you on this program no matter what, today, tomorrow, or the next day. But, you know, I have bigger plans to get you on this program so much more often because you're so great at what you do. And I think people really need to hear your story of who you are and what you're all about. So tell me, my wonderful real estate client of the day, tell us something that the viewers might not know about you.
Sure. Well, I recently was voted into Hope the Mission as secretary of the board.
Okay.
I'm very honored and thankful to be part of such a great and big mission. So Hope the Mission is basically a nonprofit organization that advocates.
You knew I was going to ask that question, didn't you?
Yes, of course. And you maybe heard me in the past mention about Hope the Mission.
Yes.
But it's only getting bigger and bigger. So we advocate for homelessness, and specifically in Los Angeles. Started off in the Valley as Hope of the Valley. And now it's Hope the Mission.
Got it. All right. So who got you involved in this organization? How did you hear about it? How did it all play out?
So probably 8-9 years ago at CSUN, I have a major in psychology and minor in urban development. And as I was going through the program, tiny homes was a big news, you know.
Right.
So the tiny homes development, the very first one was started through Hope the Mission in San Fernando.
Really?
Yes, and there was a lot of chaos. You know, some owners within the community didn't want a tiny home development. And so we have proven ourselves to assure that, you know, there is no chaos between homelessness and the community. And so we are right behind some police stations, and we just are assuring that our sites are always clean. And so we've proven, you know, a lot of people wrong. And so there's over 10 tiny home sites now across.
I mean, but what a difference you're making in the community, you know, and helping people out. I mean, that's why life is such a blessing having you in it, because you're so good at what you do.
Thank you, Gene. Appreciate it.
So, Hope of the Mission. Okay, got that down as one of the many things you do, because I know you're involved in so many different organizations, charity groups. I mean, you are such a great light of inspiration to so many people. So talking about so many people, I want to know more about you and about your wonderful family, because I hear you have an amazing family.
Thank you. Yes. So my husband and I have 3 children.
Okay.
The oldest one is soon to be 15 years old, about to go to high school.
Okay.
Tall, skinny kid, bigger hands and feet than ours.
Right.
I don't know how he grew up so fast, but he's a great kid. His name is Angel.
Okay. What high school is he going to?
He is going to, you caught me off guard there.
That was a tough question to ask. I'll let you get back to that one if that's okay. Yeah. All right. So besides Angel, tell me about the other 2.
So Abigail is our only girl.
Love that name.
Thank you. She is 6 years old. She's a sweet little girl, super smart, extremely smart.
Like her mother.
Extremely caring.
Like her mother. Okay. And your youngest?
The youngest is 5, soon to be 5, actually. His name is Lawrence.
Okay.
It's also a really sweet kid, very caring as well.
Okay. Do you have a nickname for Lawrence?
Super energetic. His nickname is Larry, Baby Larry.
Baby Larry. I like that. Yeah. Now, does she go by Abigail, or does she go by another name?
Abby.
Okay.
Abby. She says, at church, my name is Abby. At school, my name is Abigail.
Okay. And Angel's just an angel.
Yeah.
Okay. Love that. So your husband, how did you meet your husband?
So we met at the Hollywood industry on Hollywood Boulevard during a gig back in the day when I was in the acting world at Ruth Paul show.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
So you both kind of work behind the scenes? Is that what I'm hearing?
So at that point, we were just starting off in the entertainment industry and we were background. For me, I had a small skit on Hollywood Boulevard. Basically, I had to do like a chicken dance.
Things you never know before you go on the program. So you did a chicken dance.
Yeah.
I would ask you to get up and do it, but I promise I will not have you get up and do it.
Appreciate that.
You're so welcome. So you did a chicken dance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he said, I kind of like this girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
True love. True love. You got to love that one. So what got you into the fabulous world of real estate?
Well, once I realized that the entertainment industry wasn't for me, I was going to school at the same time. As mentioned, I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and so I wanted to help people.
Right.
I was also managing property at that time. And so, I said, psychology, it's great and all, but having to deal with people's problems every day may not be for me.
Yes.
But helping people achieve their goals, I think that's more of my lane.
That was your golden nugget, right?
Yes.
Saying, okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So what was the best advice somebody ever gave you about real estate? And I ask this question all the time, but I love hearing people's answers to this one.
Yeah, well, the way, and I've heard from great realtors, is the way that real estate works is what you sow today may not pop until, could be years.
Right.
Right. And so being very patient, but constant consistency of reaching out to your sphere of influence, to your area of service, and keeping that motivation and that consistency within the community is prime.
Right.
And so knowing that your crops are sowed, eventually your fruits will come is extremely important.
I think that is great advice. And I think real estate, they use this term farming a lot,
Yes.
right? So that's probably where they got the word farming from.
Yes.
Just planting your seeds and being consistent and being diligent and being great at what you do. That's where you get to reap the benefits. And
Yes.
your buyers and sellers probably definitely appreciate how considerate and kind you are in working with them.
Thank you.
Love that. So the other question I love asking, and I ask this all the time, is real estate right now, it's the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome. There's so many different aspects to the marketplace. Can you give us your definition of the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome to real estate right now from your point of view?
Yeah, definitely. Well, there's a lot of changes going on, and only more changes will start as of August with, the transition into that new step of commissions and representation between a buyer's agent and the client itself. So at the end of the day, it's all about assuring that you're on top of what's currently going on with your marketplace. The market shifts and changes every day.
Right.
It's like statistics. When we look at a chart over time, it's like minimal changes day to day,
Yes.
but then you do see the peaks within, a time frame. So understanding that it's important to stay educated, not just on the chaos, but on really what's going on, so that when you are explaining and having conversations, you sound educated and
Right.
you sound as you've done your homework with the current changes in the marketplace, within the community. And then everything else will just fall into place because you are being that professional. You are doing your homework. You are, getting to your computer or to your, research. You're getting all of that completed.
Right. Get it.
That's the way that you're going to have confidence, right? When you're delivering content and messages to your client.
So what are you going to be doing completely different this year? Have you given that any thought?
Completely different. Well, we do need to, working on the buyer's presentation is extremely important. Right now I have a couple of them done. So basically I have one for when I meet with a client in person and it's something short and brief.
Right.
And for those that I'm meeting on Zoom, that might be, getting more into a 30-minute, 1-hour presentation.
Right.
So having the variety in that was important. I started to test it out a couple months ago. I noticed that my initial slides were too long when meeting in person versus when meeting in Zoom. So that's going to be something completely new. It's getting, having that verbiage and that presentation almost memorized, whether it's shortened or more in the long term.
I think that's really smart because, I think sometimes an agent, like anybody else, can become very long-winded. I think some people get lost in conversation.
Yes.
So making sure that you present it correctly to them, I think that's just a really great idea. I love that. And I don't think nearly anybody's ever kind of thought about it that way. Would you agree with that? Yeah, I do too. So let's talk about your strengths. What would you consider your biggest strength that you have in real estate right now?
Well, tailoring to the client's specific needs is extremely important. In real estate, there are the basic 1, 2, 3 steps that are required on every transaction, but for every transaction as well, it's very important to allow ourselves to mold within that new buyer, within that new seller, within that new agent or buyer's agent. It's always different parties that we're dealing with. And also every home is different. So assuring that the client, if you're representing a buyer, is 100% comfortable with moving forward or with the discovery phase and whatever it is that you can assist or I can assist in general with getting their concerns answered is extremely important. So I think that, finding out, okay, we have a property, we're in escrow. Okay, what is the main concerns from the general inspection so we can do further investigation? I like to call it, checking underneath the hood and actually doing a full tune-up and everything else, right? Some properties need more versus other, and some buyers or sellers are comfortable with what is more or less in comparisons to others.
Right.
So tailoring to the client, I think, is extremely important, understanding that we're working with different parties every time and that the properties are different every single time.
I love that. And one of the things that I know about you is that she is an amazing networker with so many great people. Why would you consider networking so important to you and to your business?
Oh, wow. Well, in real estate is probably one of the top 5 reasons of being able to succeed in the business, because the networking is where we share our upcoming listings or share our needs for our clients, is where we learn and grow from others that are specializing in different areas. And same thing with vendors as well. There's so much to a home that it's not just about the transaction, but it's about having those resources for the future when your client calls and asks for a handful of roofers or a handful of referrals in electrician and electrical or what may be. So networking, in my opinion, it's extremely important to share what we have available now or coming soon, and also to have that list of trusted vendors as well.
Exactly. And, I think you really hit the nail on the head about networking, about doing the right things for your buyers, hearing about listings before they hit the market so you can really give them the opportunity to hear about it, to look at it. I think that's genuine, and I think it's genius in what you're doing for your clients. Your sellers love it because you get to promote their properties and hopefully sell it for full market value. That's the goal. For your buyers, you want to hear about listings that are coming up so you can give them the first opportunity to see them. Yes. So I really kind of like that. I do want to switch gears for a second, if I can. I want to talk to you about your mentors in your life. I want to talk to you about a personal mentor. I want to talk about a business mentor. And I want you to think about this. Who was your greatest mentor in life? Love to hear that.
Thank you. Well, in personal person to person, where we get a chance to meet, I look up to a lot of great people like you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course. People that, that are in the business, that I've seen them flourish and grow over time. Just the relationship building that you make, it's just priceless.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's truly, seeing all of the developments that you have done in the past years has just truly been like, oh my God, like this man is amazing. Yeah, he has great relationship skills. He follows through. And so I look up to people like you. My office manager, very similar. And so people that I look up to, for example, when I read books.
Yes.
Now that's, I love John Maxwell.
Me too.
I love his
Amazing.
Podcast. Yes.
Amazing.
And so now I've read a couple of his books. Now I'm transitioning into his speaking, speaking and podcast content that he has out. But yeah, I love how genuine he is, how just he really cares for others.
He is the real deal.
Yeah.
He's very inspirational, and he talks to people, in my opinion, that makes sense for everybody to understand and to know it's not about making money, it's about making great relationships and being a really good added value to them. And that's what I really enjoy about him, and that's why I'm a big follower and a big fan of his. Yeah. All right, so if we want to talk about your greatest mentor in business, who would that be?
In business, wow. I briefly mentioned my office manager. She's so supportive. She really, anytime that we have an idea, she's like, yeah, let's make it happen. And so I think having people like Kristen.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah, she really is. She will say, absolutely, let's open the doors. Let's make it happen. What can I do to help? And so really seeing and having her support is extremely
important. You know what? Isn't that amazing? Because, there's so many people who will say no.
Oh, yeah.
I like the whole different aspect of how can we make it happen? How can we make it work?
Yeah.
And I think having a strong business manager just like her is just so important, because I think she is the real deal. And I think she's really great in helping agents climb the ladder of success a lot quicker than they can do it on their own, right?
100%.
She's all about we instead about me.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
So is there anything else you want to share with our viewers today? Anything you want to mention to us?
Well, I'm just very thankful and honored to be here today, and for all of the trust of the community, whether they're trusting me to help them buy or sell a home, sell their investment property, or find that new vacation home, whatever that may be. I'm just so honored to just be of service. And then also for all the partners that I've worked with as well, alongside, listing agents, buyer's agent, even escrow title companies, everyone here, teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Exactly.
And so truly, we ourselves can't carry, it's like raising a baby. It takes a village.
Right.
Yeah. And that's how it is with real estate. It takes a village to get our clients to the finish line. So yeah, very thankful to be here today.
Good for you. And you have been nominated as one of the best in real estate for your commitment to your clients, your commitment to the consumer, your commitment to the community. And I know if I was sitting in your seat, that to me is a big deal, that it's not about real estate. It's not about transactions or income. It's about just making a difference. Yes. But I think that's your selling point. That's what you're all about. You're all about from your homelessness group that you put together, as well as some of the other groups you're putting together that you're involved in. I think it is all about you. It's all about your clients. It's all about the consumer. It's all about, the community. So I have to say cheers to you, because you're just so amazing.
Thank you, Jane.
You're
the best.
Oh, so are you. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda Mendoza.
Hey everybody, it is Scott the Mortgage Doc with the exclusive Academy of Real Estate Professionals, giving a shout out to these incredible listings, and we've got some awesome ones right away. So let's jump into these. We have Terry Vogelsang, and she's got a listing at $1.25 million. This is at 28640 Ferrer Drive in Valencia, California, 91354. This is a whopping 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. The living square feet on this one is 3,595 square feet. So welcome to this gorgeous home located behind the gates in Valencia West Hills community, offering privacy and luxury living. This spacious executive home features 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, including a separate casita with spacious bedroom, walk-in closet, full bathroom, laundry area with washer and dryer, kitchenette with built-in refrigerator, counter bar, and lots of cabinets. The main home welcomes you with a large formal dining room featuring 2-story high ceilings and stunning light fixture, complemented by beautiful wood-like flooring throughout. Downstairs, discover a 2nd bedroom ensuite with a full bathroom, while the gourmet kitchen boasts a good-sized island, gorgeous cabinets, walk-in pantry, a breakfast nook, granite countertops, and stainless steel appliances. A spacious family room with fireplace and plantation shutters completes the downstairs area. Upstairs, you'll find 4 bedrooms and a bright open loft, perfect for study or home office, along with 3 additional bedrooms, including 1 ensuite with its own bathroom and half bath with double sinks. This is a listing that's not going to last long, so if you hear this, jump on it right away. That's a beautiful dynamite listing. All right, we have James Baker, and this is a listing at $339,900. So this is at 2203 Rosewood Avenue in Lancaster, California, 93535. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath. Living square feet on this one is 960 square feet. So priced $30K below retail market for a quick cash sale. You heard that right. Priced $30K below retail market for a quick cash sale. This is single-story home, sits on a corner lot, offering 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 960 square feet of space. Built in 1983, it features a 2-car garage with roll-up door adorned with windows. Updates include a newer roof, HVAC system, exterior paint, enhancing curb appeal. Interior rehab has been started but needs completion, making it ideal for handy owner, occupant buyers willing to bring their own tools. Nice. James Baker, we have another one. This one's at $495,000. And this is at 3409 San Gabriel Court in Palmdale, California, 93550. This is 3 beds, 3 baths. Living square feet on this was 1,600 square feet. This affordable East Side winner located near the end of a small cul-de-sac street. This was built in 1984, and it features a tile roof, a 2-car garage with a roll-up door and windows. The stucco exterior is complemented by wood trim, exterior lighting with a front patio and an upgraded door entry with side light. Inside, the extensive tile flooring spans the living room, which includes a brick fireplace, recessed LED lights. The kitchen boasts quartz countertops, stainless steel sink, gray counter cabinets with long nickel poles, and a dining area. Additional features include a family room, indoor laundry, central air and heat, and newer dual-paned windows. That's another dynamite listing there for James. And James, we have another one at $649,900. This is at 41312 Chestnut Street in Palmdale, California, 93551. This is 4 beds, 3 baths. Living square feet on this one is 2,402 square feet. This is prime West Side single-story home located in the highly desirable Staple Hill neighborhood. The 2-car garage includes a roll-up door plus a pass-through door with a courtyard entry adorned with raised planters and double front doors. Inside, you'll find an attractive faux fireplace with an elevated hearth in the gorgeous living room, alongside a formal dining area and an extensive marble flooring with travertine inserts. The fully upgraded kitchen remodel boasts high-grade quartz countertops, recessed lighting, white cabinets with knuckle pulls, tile floors, and stainless steel appliances, including a fridge. Enjoy breakfast in the tray-ceilinged breakfast area or entertain in the spacious family room complete with a wet bar. Wow. These are some incredible listings. And if you're listening to this, go look at them. Go make some offers. This is Scott the Mortgage Doc giving a shout out to all these incredible listings with the exclusive Academy of Real Estate Professionals. Bye, everybody.